Well, so you're at the cottage. How's it going this week?
It's good. Can't really complain. Just have my moments sometimes.
Your moments?
My moments. Yeah. When insecurities or, sometimes I get jealous when I see the relationship my best friend has with her daughter. And I mean, I do have a good relationship with mine, but it's the comparison thing.
The comparison thing.
I do that really well.
You do comparing a lot?
Yep.
And by comparing,
I know I have good things, but and not that I want to have. I don't know, like just there's like maybe a closeness, but I do have, in the big scheme of things, people probably want what I have with what I have. But you always look and you're like, I wish I had that, or I could, yeah. But it's not me, right?
Yeah.
So,
so you would say that you, at times, find yourself feeling jealous, or would you say almost envious, or maybe?
I wouldn't say jealous because when you know, like I know, part of the reason I know why the relationship is so tight, just stuff. Life happens and that's where you connect. So that I should just be content and be thankful for what I have, right?
Yeah.
But once in a while it rears its ugly head and you just gotta, yeah.
So if I'm correct, and from what you're saying to me, right? So you feel at times maybe insecure
Yep.
in yours and your daughter's relationship.
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Yep.
Okay. And
But it's nothing to do with her.
no, it has nothing to do with her. So when those moments start to come, when you start to feel insecure, what kind of things start to come in your head? Like any types of pictures, or like just memory? Like what are the kind of the thoughts that go on in your head in those moments?
I don't know if I have thoughts or I just shut down.
Just shut down.
Yep. Yeah. I'm good at self-evaluating stuff, but not in the moment. That's my problem.
Yeah.
I react in the moment and then come back. But I'm good with eventually. Why are you thinking this way?
Okay, so what you're saying to me is that like what you feel that your problem is that you have a tendency to react in a moment without maybe taking the time to step back and to analyze it from a different perspective.
Totally true. Yep.
Okay. Well then, like, let's just say even so, if I were to give a timeline of the next month, if that is identifying your problem, as far as so you've identified that you feel insecurity when it comes to sometimes you and maybe not only your daughter but other relationships, right? And in those moments you feel like you react instantly instead of just taking the time to step back and to process. So if I were to say like within a month type of goal, where would you like to see yourself in a month? Like knowing that, so if we narrow down the problem to just reacting in the moment, where would you like to see yourself? And not even giving a time limit, where would you like to see yourself, or what's a goal that you would have for yourself?
I don't know, maybe in a week. Because obviously things will pop up, and then just being more aware, taking the time to when things come over me, so to speak, or that whatever that is.
Yeah.
Just it's being aware. I'm aware of it after it happens.
But during.
And I'm pretty good coming around. But when it really happens, or it's just an automatic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
you would say that then your goal area is to become more aware.
Yes.
And you said
like to maybe
even this week.
Yeah.
Like so this week you want to become more aware. You just even said you want to stop and think. Right? Before anything comes out.
Right.
So your problem is you're reacting really fast.
Yep.
Right? Your goal area is you want to become more aware of just anything, and you want to go about getting to becoming more aware is that in an issue where you might seem insecure, right? You want to be able to almost remind yourself to stop and think before you just
Exactly.
fully react.
Yep. And a lot of times I'm good at that. It's just sometimes it's the emotions.
Hmm.
That's what get you, right?
Yeah.
Where it's not just. And I get it. I'm good at coming around.
Yeah.
I need to be a little bit better that I don't have to come around.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm good though, yeah.
Do you have any ideas as to what might allow you? Like something during the week, so we've determined that you want to become more aware by stopping and thinking. Is there like some sort of thing that can help you, or like any type of thing that come to your mind where you say, okay, this will help me in those moments to stop and think so I can reach my goal of being more aware when these insecurities come into my
Right.
come into my mind? Do you have any ideas of anything?
Well, at the end of the day, I think it starts with negative talk or whatever, right? Because that's kind of where what you're mulling over, whatever you're thinking about, and then that becomes like the feeling, and that's when you kind of, you get set off a little bit more, right? Just because, yeah.
So would possibly catching yourself or writing down anything that when it comes to negative talk, if you just carried around anything, would that, do you believe, maybe help you or anything?
Well, if I'm a person of faith, I should be declaring the truth and not the negative.
Hmm.
So.
But
Yeah,
sometimes it
probably.
does get hard, which is completely understandable because we're all humans and we all have our insecurities, right?
Yep. Yep. Just being more aware
Yeah.
and contradicting the lie. Because that's at the end of the day, that's what it is.
It's the lie. So you've identified that it's the lie,
It's a lie.
right?
What am I going to do with it?
Yeah, what are you going to do with it? And you want to take that step by being able to pause and think and to become, and by pausing to pause and think, you believe that to even get to that spot, you need to be aware, or you feel like for yourself it comes right off the bat with the negative talking. So you feel that if you can isolate that negative talking,
Yep.
that's going to allow you to stop and think about that negative thought pattern or that negative speech, which will allow you to become more aware of when those insecurities come, which ultimately is reaching that goal of really taking care and, or sorry, I should say, that goal of reacting right out of blue, which you believe would lead into maybe not into better relationships.
Yep.
And you want to apply that then this week.
I do.
Okay, awesome.
I will.
Well, hey, thank you so much for your time.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye now.